Okay, I'll stop this training just for a minute. My name's Jay Devon and I want to share plenty of things to help everyone to be happier on the court. All right, today's video is about getting your heart rate up. The warm-up, a special one I like to do with everybody. For the warm-up, to make it really easy, we're going to try to see if we can have hardly anything needed. So all you need is one happy tennis ball. And when you do this, the trick with this one is a lot of times when you're traveling around the world doing tournaments or you're just playing your local club or whatever it is you might not be able to use a tennis court and you might not even have anyone to warm up with. So you might not have a traveling coach with you, etc. So then a really good warm-up is one where you can do it by yourself and you only need this and it doesn't matter whether you have a tennis court or not. So this one, what we do is we try to practice to do all different movements for tennis in a specific way. So the same muscles that you're going to use to play are going to be the ones that you do and mimic in the warm-up. This one's going to be a lot of fun too, where you can make it into a mini game as well. So the things to do is, watch this. That's not it, that was just getting over this side. So then racket down. The thing would be to do is, with two hands, is catching the ball and then throwing like a backhand, and then somebody else throws to you. And then you can catch the ball and then throw like a forehand. And you can just do that towards the wall or something that will rebound the ball for both your forehand and backhand. And then if you've got somebody else that you can play with, you can do within the service box or an area on an oval or anywhere where there's space, and you can do like a match. So you're trying to throw over the net level, catch the ball. I normally make rules where when you catch the ball, you need to be stationary on catching. So for example, like this, you need to be stationary on catching, and when you throw that you can't run. And then you throw the ball, then it's like a mini match. You can rally, throw it across, keep scores if you want. As you've done a little bit more, then you can include that you're allowed to run up and try to catch it on the full, and then like a volley, you can drop it over the net as well. Then also you can go back. When I play like four square in like a mini match, then I'll just stand on the diagonal. You can also do warming up for your serve where you do this action here, so that you're throwing the ball just as you would be doing a serve. All the ones are going to be with two hands, so that gets your feet moving, your heart rate up, working on your positioning and timing and tracking the ball in. And then of course you can use this as a warm-up. Really fun way to play against somebody else if you have someone to play against. And of course you can lengthen it more, that you play even further back than the boxes if you're getting good energy through your movements to send the ball a lot further in the singles court. And one of the other things you can do is that when you're doing this is you can make sure that both players are switching between left and right, and you're doing your running. So this way you can have like a game to play. When you're using this activity, you can also do it like I do. You can have it as part of the training where you can be more specific on certain things. So they have to land in a certain way with their foot position in a certain way. They have to catch the ball in a certain distance relative to the body. So you can take it into more detail, how to prepare for the shots and play the match without the racket, which is really good if you're got a space where maybe it's raining or whatever, and you can use somewhere where you're undercover. You can still go through and do a lot of different training movements for all the running and footwork and the strokes, just without hitting the ball. So this is a really fun way to warm up. For me, the more it's similar towards the game, the better it is, because then for sure you're definitely using the muscles for the game. The more things like, doing sprints up and down and jogging around the court and all this thing, it's not really that much specificity to tennis, because you're not doing the stop and start and the change of direction and all this type of thing, and you're not tracking with the ball. So this is a really fun way to play. Everyone that I play with really loves it. And of course, you don't have to do it when you're with me. You can go do it anywhere else, anywhere. Maybe one time we'll have a little bit of a footage of a match, mini match with the ball. But for today, it's just getting the idea of when you warm up is doing this type of throw game, where of course you can stand lesser distance from the net from each other to start with, and then get further and further back. And as I said, you can work up towards being able to throw over from service box to service box, and you can just use two half a court or diagonal half a court straight ahead, or you can increase more movement once you've been doing for a while and try to cover both boxes and do all the same rules as tennis. You know, start from the right, throw the ball in as a serve towards the right diagonal first and then the left. Lots of fun. I hope you know everything that this means, and we'll see if we can have a fun shot of this on the court. And let me know what you think once you've tried it out by leaving a comment, and then I'll definitely respond back to you. So when you warm up, still do tennis. Why do other stuff? Tennis is the best. Just do tennis when you're warming up too.